This is a 1 month supply, is it?
2 weeks supply here.
Yeah.
It depends how many tablets you take. Two tablets a day. It lasts 2 weeks.
Yep.
That's because we have to eat a lot more of the tablet.
Yes. Okay.
I mean, you know, you could sell one tablet, but you wouldn't get enough nutrition in one tablet.
Okay, fine. Okay, brilliant. So it's all about the joints. And again, you know, I don't think we even need to know much science behind this. We all know as we get older, the knees start to ache, the hips, you know, we all have those joint problems as we start to age.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we talked earlier about, you know, if you're sedentary, you tend to lose a bit of muscle mass, which means you're a bit tired. Then you've got stiff joints, which means you're going to not want to exercise. You're going to lounge around on the couch more, which means you're going to lose more muscle mass and strength, which means your joints are going to be stiffer.
It's just a vicious
and it is a vicious
circle,
it is a vicious circle.
It's so important to try and break that circle. So talk to me about what's in this then.
Right, this is an absolutely fantastic formulation. Now, I think most people have heard of glucosamine for joints, of course. This isn't just glucosamine.
Because a lot of the tablets, it'll say glucosamine for healthy joints on the packet, and that's it.
And that's it.
Yeah.
This is not just glucosamine,
great.
although it has got a large amount of glucosamine in there.
Okay.
It also contains 10 other joint care ingredients.
Gosh, okay.
So we have glucosamine. We have chondroitin, and you can get some tablets where glucosamine and chondroitin are mixed.
Yep.
But that's only 2 of them. It also contains hydrolyzed collagen. You've heard of collagen for skin care.
Yes.
But of course, skin and tendons and ligaments are very, very similar.
Of course.
So collagen is important. It's also got MSM. That's a new joint care ingredient, which a lot of people have not heard of. And that's all to do with sulfur, the sulfur content, which scientists think might be contributory, but it's not proven. We also have some micronutrients. People think, OK, that's it. But with joint, we also need micronutrients. For example, if you take tendons, which the scientists call connective tissues, tendons and ligaments, they need lots of manganese and copper. That will be missing in most joint care products. It's in here at the optimal dose. We also have vitamin C. Now, a lot of people say, oh, vitamin C, that's for immunity. Well, actually, vitamin C is for a lot of other things.
Yes.
Vitamin C helps us lay down new collagen. And, of course, there is a picture, which we might be able to show later, which is of an aging joint. If not, I can talk through.
Okay.
But basically, if you take a knee joint, which looks like this, between the 2 bones, there's actually a small amount of cartilage, which is, if you like, a lubricant. It stops the bones rubbing together. The trouble is, as we age, we get a lot of what's called oxidative attack from horrible things called free radicals. They're nasty chemicals that get made as part of the energy process.
Yeah.
And basically, the cartilage layer starts to get smaller and smaller, till eventually the bones can start to grate. And that's where you get the pain, as you know.
I know. I have this in my lower facet joints in my back. When I had my scan last year, they told me I had no cartilage left at all in my lower facet joints. So my bones are rubbing against my bones, which is why I have such a lot of back pain. And so it's something, you don't want that to happen to you, trust me. It is not a nice thing. And so anything we can do. I mean, I'm now taking supplements to try and stop further cartilage loss. And it's all about trying to just stop it in its tracks, isn't it?
Well, the vitamin C is fantastic for the collagen. And it's a health claim that's allowed, of course. But we also have things called antioxidants, selenium, vitamin E and zinc. These have been added to try and help protect our cells against what's called scientifically oxidative stress.
You don't want that to happen to you.
We don't want that to happen.
Anything that you can try.
Well, that's the thing which actually causes us the problems, and we have to try and keep that under control.
Exactly. So again, can we see one of these tablets? Can we open one of these up?
Sure.
Are there any in here? Yeah, there are. So they look a bit similar to the other ones, actually, to the fatigue tablet. So this is what they look like. They're a similar sort of size, and you get 120 in total. So this is, you recommend 2 a day of
2 a day.
Yeah. Separately or together?
I think separately is better, to be honest, because you want to try and maintain a constant level.
Yeah.
But I get a lot of people who take 2 at once. It doesn't really matter, to be honest.
OK, whatever suits you.
The beauty about these tablets is they're boat-shaped. I know it sounds a little bit strange.
I'm going to take one out. Sorry to ruin the blister pack, but
they are very easy to swallow. They're my favourite tablets, to be honest.
Are they your favourite tablets?
Yes, they are. And they're coated...
Are you allowed to have favourites?
They're coated with spirulina, which I think a lot of people have heard of as well.
That's in shellfish, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
So does that mean mean if you are allergic to shellfish, this is not for you?
No. Oh, yes, there are 2 allergens here.
Okay, yeah.
It's nothing to do with spirulina. This is all to
right,
do with the chondroitin and the glucosamine.
Oh, fine.
Most chondroitin and glucosamine come from shellfish and
Fine.
mollusks. That's
Okay.
normal.
Okay.
So if you are allergic to fish and shellfish, I wouldn't take these,
Fine.
to be honest.
Okay, fine. Okay, that's good to know. So 120 tablets, 2. If you're going to take the 2 a day, that's a month's supply, basically. 60-day supply, sorry. Yeah, 2 months supply. £33 and 43 pence, 401773. And we've had a few more questions coming in, which I think might have been related to the today's special value. So I will just talk about those very, very shortly. But just to recap again on these. Is there an age limit on these? I mean, I suppose you can start to feel joint problems at any age, really.
Any age at all.
Yeah,
I
know again that it's prime 50, so it's aimed
Yeah.
at 50 plus. But if someone is in their 40s and they're starting to feel the old joints creaking.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I've got a load of ballet dancers on this, for example.
Right, okay.
I had a call from my wife saying that, you know, the fire brigade, my son Chris works for the fire brigade.
Okay.
A load of fire brigade
Help them
guys,
get up and
they've
down
been
those
ordering
ladders.
these today.
Yeah.
And I think it's fine. You know,
Yeah.
40, 45 plus. They
Yeah.
really focus on over 50s.
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
can take them at a younger age.
Okay,
of course.
if you're starting to see those problems. But yeah, definitely if you're 50 plus and you're starting to feel those aching joints, it's worth a try, isn't it? It's worth a try. 401773 is your number. It is the Prime 50 Healthy Joints, £33 and 43 pence, and that's 120 tablets.